So what do? Most just stay quiet. They don't say anything, they smile, nod, follow the script. But deep down, they feel it. This quiet resentment. Not hate, not disgust, just sadness. Disappointment. Like, why don't I feel home at home? Let me hit you with this opening for part three. Some people run from a country. Others run from a version of themselves that only exists in that country. I once asked my roommate if he'd ever move back to Korea for good. He looked at me for a second and said, I don't think I'd survive. I laughed, thought he was joking, but he was dead serious. Not physically, he said. Mentally, emotionally, I'd disappear. I didn't get it back then, but now I do. The truth is, when you grow up away from a culture, you don't just miss out on the language or the food, you miss the training, the lessons about who to be, how to think, when to speak. And when you don't get trained the same, you stand out, even if you don't mean to. Here's the part nobody says out loud. The judgment doesn't always come from strangers. It comes from family, from friends, from the people who say they love you the most. It's a weird kind of heartbreak, being rejected by your own people. Now, not because you're bad, but because you're different. And it cuts deeper than any stranger's comment ever could. So yeah, that's why some Koreans abroad don't feel connected to Koreans back home. Not because they hate them, not because they think they're better, but because it's painful to be reminded of a version of yourself that no longer fits. Here's my takeaway after seeing all this up close. Identity isn't just blood. It's where your mind is comfortable. It's where your values make sense. And for a lot of people, that place just isn't where they were born anymore. And maybe that's okay. Maybe home isn't where you started. Maybe home is where you finally feel seen.